And 4-17 is pretty okay, and this bandage isn't okay, really. There's another mechanic like the portals, letting fireballs through, which is a pretty cool idea in my opinion. How do you do this? Like, really, this is an Ogmo bandage. But I agreed, as you remember, I agreed to only use Meat Boy. I agreed to only use Meat Boy, so I didn't really agree. I just said that myself that I would only use Meat Boy, and I'm gonna be sticking to it. I'm gonna go for the A+ first, because that really isn't that big of a deal unless you get pointless lag that makes you run into the razors. So A+, repeat, and you probably can't do these. That's a thing I learned. Thank you. Okay, now how do you get back in? That's the real question. Oh my god. What did I unleash upon myself here? What did I unleash? What kind of devilish task did I bestow on me? Okay. Like, when I said Meat Boy only, I didn't realize that there were things like this. I didn't remember there was a bandage like this, which is clearly barely possible as Meat Boy. Barely possible as Meat Boy, and now I have to do it. I have to run with it. Oh, okay, we're gonna be here for a while, so don't mind me. We're gonna be here for a while because this bandage is really hard to get if you're not Ogmo. Once again, like before there are any trolls saying, well, you're just using this as an excuse, I'm gonna show you afterwards that doing this as Ogmo really isn't really impressive at all. Because as I said when we got him, Ogmo at this point of the game, at this point in time, is the best character we have available. So it would make sense to use him, right? But where's the fun in that? Oh, this is... I can't jump as high. I have to do a short hop here. Short hop. And once again, it isn't really the task of doing this. It's more the problem is doing it all in the exact right order. Like remembering, okay, now I've got to do this. Now I've got to do a short jump. If I get to the wall, that is. Like so. Nope. Nope. Okay, I mean, it couldn't have been that easy, right? There absolutely had to be some neck-breaking part that makes me cry in despair, despite the fact that the entire episode that up to this point went amazingly well, except the first level, that is. But the rest I'm pretty satisfied with my gameplay so far. That's probably why the game chose to put this bandage there. It's not like the game chose it, but it fits in really well. It's like, you've been doing so well. I'm just placing this jerk bandage here. Make you play this level for 20 minutes. And at the end you're going to cry tears, manly tears of happiness because you've managed to do the level successfully without having to use Ogmo. At this point I'm not really sure if it's possible to get this bandage with Meat Boy, but it looks possible. Can I get over there? Let me check this. Nope. There's a solid wall. That would have been too easy too. I totally want to do this now. I wanna do this. Wee. And I'm going to do it. I might speed up though here. I might do this for the very first time. Speeding up shit. Like literal shit, because this is hard as shit. I know shit usually, like, not usually, but sometimes shit isn't hard. But whatever. You get what I'm saying here, right? Oh my god. I can't give up the challenge at this point. I have to do it Meat Boy only, right? Okay. Still not sure if this is possible, but I'm gonna try. Can you get directly in there? That's the question I'm asking. You might be able to get directly in there, but I don't know what's harder. Getting directly in or doing a short hop off that wall, off that bottom wall. I totally want to do this now though. That is my challenge for this episode. As well as it went so far, I'm going to do this. I'm going to ruin the episode by doing this. No, not really. I mean, if I do it, that would be a success in itself, right? Because basically that's what you want to have in a hard game like this, right? Success. That's what you're playing the game for, not for the hundreds of deaths, but for the one success you get per level. The one success that makes the game worth playing. Really? Really? Game? You wanna be that hard on me? You really want to do this to me? Who did it? I totally hit the wall always. Every time I hit the wall, but I don't get to jump at the right moment. I suck. I suck for wanting to do this. This game is hard enough. Why am I making it any harder? Why am I... Oops. Really? Jump, Meat Boy. You have to jump when I push the jump button. I think you might have forgotten, Mr. Meat Boy Man, that you have to jump whenever I press that button. No! Is this impossible? This might not even be possible. This might not be possible, game. I think it is. I still think it is, but it might not be. Oh my god. That could have been it. Maybe not, but I can dream. I can dream, right? It looked like it could have gotten in there. That was lag. That was not my fault. Oh, game. Don't be so cruel. Even though that's probably not a thing you want to ask of a game like Super Meat Boy. Especially on the 4th out of 6 worlds. Really doesn't seem to fulfill your wishes in any way. And again, you have to consider I finished this level, and I would have collected this bandage by now if I had just played as Ogmo. I just want to put this in perspective. It's not really the fact that this is too hard for me, it's just the fact that this is way too hard as Meat Boy, right? So, could have gotten that. And it maybe, like, the way I'm playing here, the way I don't succeed in what I'm trying to do makes me probably look a lot worse than I am in practice, because this is really hard, and I advise anyone who's played this game to try this for themselves before judging me for taking so long. Like, this game on its own is hard, is really hard. It's a lot harder than most games out there, but stepping up the difficulty by restricting yourself to Meat Boy is really makes it a lot harder. Like, there are bandages, granted, you can't get as Meat Boy, right? And I said I'd switch characters for those, but I'm still not 100% convinced that you can't get this bandage as Meat Boy. I still think you can get in there. That's why I'm trying. That's why I'm trying. And I'll probably try this for another 5 minutes or so, and if then by then I don't have it, I'll accept that it isn't possible. But like, all the times I hit the wall down there, I didn't get the perfect short hop. So I can't say for sure it doesn't work, because I haven't done it perfectly. Like, if I do it perfectly and it doesn't work, then I know for sure that it's not gonna happen. But I haven't done it perfectly, so I have to try again and again and again and again and again and again. And again. That looked pretty good though. Okay. You probably can't get this. Let's say it's not possible. Hello? Anyway, you saw this. First try. Right? I mean, this is the hard part. I mean, I might come back to this if anyone out there proves to me that it's possible indeed. Uh-oh. What am I doing? Wait. Get in there. Jump, Ogmo, when I press the freaking jump button. He sometimes really doesn't. You have to feel for me here. You have to bear with me. Bear with the fact that my computer still can't handle this game. Okay, next one. And I got Run Man. Change character, Meat Boy. Run Man can run really fast. Who would have thought? Anyway, I think there's another warp zone here. Yeah. Character warp zone. Which one is this? Oh, I think this is the one. This is the one that any speedrunner loves. Right? Right? Everything's dark here. This episode is already a lot longer than I thought it would be. Only because of that bandage I had to realize I couldn't get. Please, if you can get it, feel free to show me. That if someone shows me a video of that bandage on a Meat Boy run, Like, if someone gets this bandage as Meat Boy and completes the level, I'm going to totally do it. If someone shows me a video. Anyway, Meat Boy's here. He sees something fly here. And it flies no mouth. This is Fly Wrench. Fly Wrench is a really special character. Fly Wrench is heavy. Fly Wrench falls really quickly, but has the best jump in the game. Fly Wrench probably, if you're really skilled, Fly Wrench probably is the best character in the game. But I haven't ever practiced. With Fly Wrench, which is why for me, Fly Wrench isn't the best character in the game. Oops. Fly Wrench has 3 jumps, or 4, I'm not 100% sure. It looks like 4. Looks like 4, I'm not 100% sure though. No, 3. Probably if you jump off of walls, that doesn't count as a jump. Might be. Aha. Fly Wrench can also go up walls, as you saw. You can literally walk up walls. So this character is rather broken. But as far as I understood from an interview with Edmund McMillan himself, he said this character was supposed to be abusable, right? So you were supposed to be able to do crazy shit with Fly Wrench. Ooh, thank you. And this is Fly Wrench. I'm probably never going to use Fly Wrench, but it's nice to have him, her, whatever. And let's move on here. So as for this part, this level, this pretty much comes down to dodge a lot of those things. Actually, dodge 2 and you're fine. Now that I see it, and it's actually not that hard if you just hug this wall. But I probably should wait as long as possible before triggering those things here. Okay. So I probably do have to... I am better off doing this. Ooh, how did I make that? Wow. So this is the part where I would continuously be crushed under this one here. So like right before Bandage Girl I would get crushed and I couldn't complete this level. This was the one I couldn't ever complete. Anyway, this is another rather interesting one, having to dodge all those things. I mean, which isn't too hard. But it's an interesting game mechanic. And then this level, I really love it. You have like all those kind of these mini stages which you can teleport through. Like you have to go through all kinds of mini stages which all have their own gimmick to them, like rising lava and stuff like that. I probably should be faster here. I'm probably supposed to be here before the lava rises. Then there's a laser here. This level pretty much goes through all the gimmicks of hell once more, and I really like that. I think it's even in chronological order. Okay, that's probably the way you're supposed to do this for an A+. I think it goes through that in chronological order too, and that's kind of cool as well. No! How did that hit me? Oh my god. No way, I can totally do this. Not that much of a problem. Through this, and rising lava here. This lava takes forever to get to its normal, to its lowest level again. Probably not the normal level, but the lowest. Okay, that last room. I don't think I mentioned it when I introduced them, but those cannon things, those things are real jerks. Because, like, you know the pattern they split in, but it's still so unpredictable. Those guys are really hard to dodge and really hard to control effectively. Like, most of the time it really feels as if those things are completely random, and that what makes them so hard. The fact that they feel like they are random enemies, and random enemies are always bad, are always hard to deal with, at least. Because on random patterns, like, there's no pattern you can learn. Pattern is the key word here, really. There's no pattern you can learn if the enemy is random. So it makes it incredibly hard to dodge. And if it's a split shot too, there's almost no way to dodge them. So anyway. Ooh, nice. Okay, that was 4-20, so I am through with this. And with that, we have 55% of hell completed, and in the next episode, I'm sorry, we are going to tackle the dark world of hell. So I thank you guys for watching, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. It really helps out a lot if you want to support me. So I thank you for watching, and I hope you tune in to the next episode. So see you then.